All right, guys, how's it going? Well, as you can see, I'm not in my normal working environment. If you've not seen any of my other videos today, I'm currently in New York City. I'm not on holiday. I keep pointing that out. As you can see, I'm still here. She's on holiday, my chick. She's out there enjoying herself, doing what women do, which probably means spending money. And here I am with you. I wouldn't have it any other way. So, if you want to watch what we're getting up to, it's not OnlyFans. What I mean is, if you want to see our, little holiday or whatever you want to call it, our little jolly, we've created a YouTube channel, so you can follow us. You can watch. I've just uploaded the first video on there today. It's about 45 minutes long. The link is a pinned comment. There's a pinned comment underneath this video. All right. If you click on that, it'll take you over to the new channel over there, and you can join us if you've got nothing else better to do. Right, so I saw this exclusive today. That's right. It's time for another exclusive. All right. This exclusive was in the Mirror, which, if you don't know, is a tabloid newspaper. Used to be very good for the football years ago. Dave Maddock used to be shit up, back in the day. He was great when it came to Liverpool stuff and that, but these days, the Mirror, I'm not so sure I'd pay much attention to it. And I think you'll be left feeling the same after we've gone through this exclusive. I've got Dave, my AI assistant, to analyse this exclusive for you. As you know, I've trained Dave now for well over a year to analyse football news articles, the journalists that write them, and the platforms like the Mirror, the publications or whatever, to tell us, whether we should pay much attention to them, etc., etc., etc. And the good thing is with Dave is we have a log for every journalist we've ever mentioned on this channel. So he will automatically check to see what they've said previously. If anything, just look for flip-flopping, inconsistencies and things like that. It's a very good feature of the channel, is Dave, to be honest with you. So here we go, exclusive. Man United consider shock Alexis McAllister transfer raid on fierce rivals Liverpool. Do we really need to analyse this straight away? Man United and Liverpool, we don't really do transfer business, you know what I'm saying? It's by Jeremy Cross, who is the chief sports writer. He's a long-serving tabloid sports writer, currently listed as the chief sports writer at the Mirror. And he's worked, for these red top outlets for years. He's well known in the industry, but he's not in the tier of Paul Joyce or David Ornstein, the only two journalists you ever need to pay attention to regarding Liverpool Football Club, who are, club embedded, source driven, verification first reporters. Cross operates in the tabloid ecosystem, if you like. Which means he'll often run with, interest, considering, monitoring, keeping tabs. Stories are framed more for engagement and headline punch. And the bar for what qualifies as exclusive is certainly lower than if Paul Joyce was publishing an exclusive. That doesn't mean he's fabricating anything. It just means the framing is often speculative rather than information-led. And as you know, the Mirror is a tabloid which thrives on rivalry narratives, uses emotive framing, shock raid, bitter rivals, shit like that, and often stretch thin sourcing into dramatic headlines. So basically, Manchester United are weighing up a shock raid on bitter rivals Liverpool for Alexis McAllister. United are in the process of drawing up a list of potential midfield targets that the club will attempt to sign in the summer transfer window. And it's understood Old Trafford bosses are keeping close tabs on the future of World Cup winner McAllister. Speculation is mounting that the Argentine superstar could leave Liverpool this summer. I think if he was to leave Liverpool, it would most likely be for Spain, in my opinion. It goes on to say, luring McAllister from Anfield to Old Trafford would be a huge task for United due to the bitter rivalry which exists between the two clubs. There are several cases of players having played for both clubs in their careers, including Michael Owen and Paul Ince. I couldn't believe it when we signed Paul Ince. He was my most hated Manchester United player. Couldn't believe it when we signed him. But since the 1964 transfer of Phil Chisnell from United to Liverpool, no player has been moved directly between the two clubs. It remains to be seen if McAllister is willing to leave Liverpool, but he has expressed a desire to play in Spain at some stage in his career, which he has. He has previously said that. But when he said it, it was an interview with one of the Spanish football dailies. who haven't said anything about McAllister recently. They basically said, and Spain one day, and he went, yeah, why not? Yeah, which we'd understand because of, where he's from. United co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants to keep all of his options open and would be interested in signing him if he became available. And that's it. So let's see what Dave's got to say. He says, I love these, Dunk. The word exclusive does a lot of heavy lifting here, doesn't it? Let's break this down properly so you can talk to the Cop Talk TV audience with clarity rather than emotion. So the article itself, what is actually new? Now here's the key bit. Strip away the dramatic language and ask, what is the exclusive information? The core claim is Manchester United are weighing up a shock raid. It's understood Old Trafford bosses are keeping tabs. That's it. No direct quotes, no named sources, concrete negotiations or contact confirmation, no agent involvement, no bid preparation, no fee discussion, no player stands. It's basically United have him on a list, which, let's be honest, every club in the Premier League would if he were hypothetically available. That's not intel, that's common sense. And there's a classic tabloid construction. This follows a very recognisable formula. Big emotional headline, vague sourcing, it's understood. Acknowledge how unlikely it is, add historical rivalry context, name a few other midfielders, add a wants to keep options open line and close with a career recap. That is textbook. The clever part, it protects itself. Huge task remains to be seen despite the odds if he became available unless they get Champions League. That's 5 built-in escape hatches. If nothing happens, the article was never wrong. And this is what Dave is automatically trained to look for, is hedging, get-out clauses, escape hatches, if you like. Is there any real signal here? Let's think logically. McAllister under contract until 2028. Key to Liverpool. Won the league last season. No credible reporting from top-tier Liverpool journalists suggesting unrest. And this piece itself admits he's expressed interest in Spain one day. So if anything, the only semi-relevant nugget in here is Spain, not Manchester. But that's not new either, as you will know, because I've gone over it with you before. And I did say I expected McAllister to be linked with Real Madrid at the halfway point of this season. I think I said that about a year ago or in the summer last year. And it has happened. It has been mentioned with Real Madrid, but very, very loosely. Why run this story now? 3 possible motivations: engagement, farming off rivalry, filling space in a slow news cycle, generating speculative transfer talk ahead of summer. It does not read like agent brief, club positioning, or genuine transfer groundwork. There's no tactical leaking, no pressure angle, no negotiation shaping. It feels like noise. It's tabloid level monitoring story, no concrete movement reported, no tier 1 journalists backing it, built-in caveats everywhere, no indication Liverpool would entertain it anyway. In short, it's a headline story, not an information story. The final verdict from Dave: credibility level low, information level minimal, engagement value high, transfer likelihood based on this article alone extremely low. This isn't propaganda, it isn't an agent push, it isn't a club brief. It's classic tabloid speculation wrapped in rivalry drama. And you've been around long enough, Dunk, to spot that pattern a mile off. If this was serious, you'd see it surface through Joyce or Ornstein, not lead with shock raid. Old school rule still applies in 2026. If it's real, the serious reporters move first. It's not real, it's nonsense. But it has created a lot of chatter on social media today, and some people don't understand where this rumour's coming from. Not specifically the Manchester United rumour, because I think people would shut that down anyway if they've got any intelligence. But now people are saying, he's looking for a move, he wants out, blah, blah, blah. I would keep an eye personally on anything to do with McAllister and Szoboszlai, not from tabloids, not from Twitter twats, but from more credible reporting, more credible outlets. And I am doing that for you. Trust me, I'm keeping an eye on them Spanish friends of ours in Madrid, especially. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it with you. I'm going to do a live stream. I'm going to try and do a live stream at 6:30 UK time today. See if you can join me. If you see this video after, then I'll try again through the week at the same time. All right, 6:30 UK. I'll try. The Wi-Fi situation is a bit strange at the moment for me. Trying to work it out. I only got it here yesterday. last night actually. All right, guys, I'll leave it with you. If you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. There's a super thanks, a love heart on the video, or somewhere around the video. If you want to support me, I always give a shout out to everyone that does that. Thanks very much. Without the support of my channel members and the super thanks facility or feature, whatever you want to call it, I wouldn't be able to do the videos for you. We don't sensationalize. I don't sell you ball shaving products and don't make videos for the fun of it. So you've got a genuine channel here, and I can only do it with your support. All right, there's 3 links in the video description if you want to use an alternative method of supporting me. And you know that Revolut's my beer kitty, all right? And my favourite pub in the world, The Perfect Pint, is just over the road from me. And I intend to have a good drink there this week. I was in there yesterday. I popped in yesterday. $10, I think it was, for a Magners. $10 plus your 20% tax. Not tax, tips. Well, same thing. Absolute fucking nightmare living here. Get me back to Spain. Well, I don't live here. I said that to the lad in the bar today. I said, I don't know how you live here, mate. Oh, if you wonder why I was in the bar earlier, I had to go there to upload my morning briefing. All right, guys, I'll leave it with you. Keep an eye out for Allister, though. Seriously, keep an eye out for him and Szoboszlai, all right? I'll leave it with you. Okay, guys, take care.